Good evening. We begin with a sad update to a story we've been following this week. The 13-year-old Ottawa girl who was injured on a ski trip at Centre Vorlage in western Quebec has died. The girl was on a class trip last Wednesday when her clothes became tangled in the chairlift at the summit of the ski hill near Wakefield, Quebec. In a statement, the family says it is devastated to share the girl passed away today at CHIO. On Friday, the Ottawa Carleton District School Board announced it would be canceling all ski trips involving chairlifts. Lowell Green, the longtime talk show host on News Talk 580 CFRA, has passed away. In a social media post, Green's family said he died suddenly on Saturday at the age of 89. Green retired from News Talk 580 CFRA in 2016, which at the time he had become North America's longest-running open-line talk show host. Born in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Green grew up in Arthur, Ontario, and worked in Brantford, Sudbury, and Montreal. He was also the founder of the Ottawa Sunday Herald, now known as the Ottawa Sun, and was the author of several books. Mayor Mark Sutcliffe called Green a groundbreaking talk show host and a proud Canadian. News Talk 580 CFRA and CTV News will have coverage on the passing of Lowell Green tomorrow. Well, today marks 61 years since Canada's red and white maple leaf flew on Parliament Hill for the first time. February 15th is Flag Day, and across the capital, Canadians are celebrating the national symbol. And as CTV's Josh Moreno tells us, for one Prescott woman, this year carries some extra meaning.
As a proud Canadian, it is my privilege and honor to provide you with the enclosed Canadian flag.
It's a letter Teresa Jansman has been waiting for nearly 2 decades.
We didn't think about it much, but once in a while, we would comment, I wonder where we are on that wait list.
In March 2009, the Prescott native and her 2 children visited Parliament Hill, learning about the history of the Canadian flag that flies on the Peace Tower.
The obvious question was, when you replace it, where do the old ones go? Because they replace it quite often.
She was told the flag is replaced every workday. Knowing this, Jansman signed up to be put on a wait list to receive one of the flags. After 17 years, it finally arrived. All 230 by 460 centimeters of it.
I received this letter, signed and everything. It came with what the date was that this particular flag was flown.
According to the Government of Canada website, the current waiting period for the Canadian flag on the Peace Tower and other Parliament Hill buildings is over 100 years.
We like the maple leaf. It's unique, so it's very strong symbol. We're supporting Canada.
February 15th is Flag Day, marking the anniversary of the first time the red and white maple leaf flag was raised in 1965. In Ottawa, Winterlude included Flag Day celebrations, visitors taking a spin on their flag knowledge and showing their appreciation.
It represents just people coming together and Canadians celebrating our heritage and history shared across all the provinces.
But most of all, I'm just grateful to live in such a beautiful country.
For Jansman, she says her pride is as big as her flag, but now she has to decide where to put it.
A few suggestions, but nothing's been decided yet. It's now become a family heirloom, if you will.
Josh Moreno, CTV News.
And on this Flag Day, Prime Minister Mark Carney said that the maple leaf is a reminder that Canadians are the strongest when united. He shared this video from Parliament Hill of the flag flying at half-mast in the wake of the mass shooting in BC. And the PM added in a social media post, today our flag carries a message for the community of Tumbler Ridge. Canada is with you. All right, we'll take our first check of the weather. That's a look at the Senate of Canada building, also lit up with the flag colors red and white this evening. We'll take a live look now through our Centennial Glass Sky Cam. We're sitting at -8 degrees here in Ottawa right now. We do have a chance of flurries that we're dealing with in the overnight hours. We'll take a look at what's happening. Again, chance of flurries that we're dealing overnight. We've got cloudy conditions mainly for your Monday and on Tuesday. So for your family day, could be a little bit gloomy outside, but things are a little bit milder. We've got a high of 0. That'll be happening sometime toward the afternoon hours, but look toward the evening. There we could see some flurries. And right now, -8 here in Ottawa. And Ottawa police are investigating a home invasion and carjacking in Ottawa's West End. Police say 4 armed men forced their way into a rooming house, falsely identified themselves as police, and confronted multiple people. Now, following the incident, police say a carjacking occurred at a separate location. Police did not say where the home invasion and carjacking occurred, but anyone with information is asked to contact police. And the Ottawa Police Service continues to see a rise in reported shoplifting complaints. A report for the Ottawa Police Services Board says shoplifting reports increased 37% in the final 3 months of 2025. That's compared to the same period in 2024. Shoplifting reports accounted for 42% of the 7,600 online reports submitted to the police in the October to December period. Now, traffic complaints increased 60% compared to the same period last year. Well, it's been an expensive holiday weekend on the Ottawa roads for drivers caught without insurance. Ontario Provincial Police, that is, say officers charged 11 drivers for operating a vehicle without insurance on Ottawa highways just on Friday. Officers use an automated license plate recognition camera to scan license plates. Now, the fine for driving without insurance is $5,000. Police also charged 3 drivers for being a suspended driver. OC Transpo expects to have another train available for service on Line 1 this week, but commuters will still see single-car trains running along the east-west line. The transit service reduced the number of cars running on Line 1 after a spalling issue was discovered on the axles last month. Transit Service General Manager Troy Charter says 21 cars will be available for service this week, but 26 cars are required for regular double-car service. The O train is running every 3 to 4 minutes during peak hours. And OC Transpo will also soon be extending the afternoon transfer window. Councillors had complained that construction, bus delays, and cancellations meant people were having to pay twice to get home. Starting on March 2nd, the afternoon transfer period will be extended to 105 minutes, and that's beginning at 3 p.m. It's currently 90 minutes between 3 and 6 p.m. A small protest gathered Sunday afternoon on the Rideau Canal Skateway. Indivisible Ottawa held a rally called Ice is for Skating, Not Kidnapping. It included a life-size Trump puppet skating on the Rideau Canal and a giant banner placed on an overpass. The group was protesting U.S. immigration and customs enforcement officers in the U.S., better known as ICE. And while thousands of other people have made their way onto the Rideau Canal Skateway this family day-long weekend, the NCC says that hundreds of thousands of people have visited the ice since the start of the season. CTV's Kimberly Johnson got out on the ice on Sunday afternoon and tells us with the warmer weather on the way, many are looking to make the most of the great conditions to enjoy a skate.
Back in Ottawa from school for the family day-long weekend, Hannah Anderson knew she had to come out and enjoy the Rideau Canal Skateway with her family.
I just love how open it is and accessible it is to everybody, and you can just skate on it to get to work or for fun, and yeah, it's just really free for anyone to use.
It's something she tries to do every year, but this year is special, hitting the world's largest skating rink with her cousin, visiting from out of town.
Parliament, come back, maybe grab some beaver tails at the end, but not too long, but enough to see everything.
The National Capital Commission says as of Friday, there have been more than 570,000 visitors on the canal since it opened for the season on December 31st.
Where are we going now? Get some beaver tails. It's beautiful. It's warm. Even though it looks cold, the sun is really warm. So it feels great.
And it's easy to say that throughout the weekend, many more people have joined in. The whole 7.8 kilometer stretch is open for business.
It's been gorgeous. It's been a great weekend.
This season had the earliest opening date since 2018.
We have family that live down here, so we come down for Family Day weekend, and we always like to just get on the ice and go for a skate, and it's been a great weekend for it.
Last year, there were more than 1.1 million visitors on the Skateway for its 52 days in operation. This week, temperatures are set to creep above zero. That could mean days are running out this season. Little 2-year-old Alina's family hopes there's still 1 or 2 more chances to get in a glide after a cold season.
Just enjoying the sunshine. Finally getting some sun.
Kimberly Johnson, CTV News.
And a reminder that Monday is Family Day. There will be several closures and service reductions across Ottawa. The Winterlude Snow Bus will be running for free, operating between Winterlude sites in Ottawa and Gatineau. Most museums will be open on Monday. Rideau Centre and the Tanger outlets will be open. All other malls will be closed. Some grocery stores in the Glebe and the Byward Market area will be open. LCBO and beer store locations will be closed. There will be no garbage or recycling collection on Monday. It will be delayed by a day next week. All right, coming up, the weekend served up some perfect weather conditions for those out and about across the capital. Your extended forecast is next, and it's calling for above seasonal temperatures all week.
23.5, and it's a pike. You're in second place.
Well, many people were out enjoying a sunny Sunday along the Ottawa River for some ice fishing. The 9th annual Harbor Harvest Fishing Derby was held at the Nepean Sailing Club. The fishing derby included a pancake breakfast, demonstrations, and prizes. And the event raised money for two local charities, the Ottawa Riverkeeper and the Ottawa Community Housing Foundation. All right, we'll take another check of the weather. That's a look at the Rink of Dreams, lit up nicely for the evening skate that we've got going on there. But tomorrow, you can celebrate one last day of Winterlude at Mayor Sutcliffe's Free Family Day skating party over at City Hall on the Rink of Dreams. And the event is happening from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bring your skates and helmets and enjoy skating while listening to music from a live DJ. Skate rentals will also be available. And there will be a free family fitness class as well as some hot chocolate. So fun to be had by all who go. We'll have another live look through our Centennial Glass Sky Cam right now. We're sitting at -8 degrees here in the capital. We do have some flurries in the forecast for the overnight hours. But again, for your holiday Monday, for Family Day, cloud cover we're looking at. And the same thing for Tuesday. As for tonight's lows, we've got -9 here for Ottawa. Same thing for Cornwall and Brockville with chances of flurries. -6 for the Kingston area, -6 for Trenton as well. Looking at -9 for Pembroke and Bancroft, -14 toward Kitigan-Zibi. -14 in Maniwaki, -10 for Petawawa and Gatineau, -9 for Kemptville and Montreal, -11 for the Mont-Tremblant area. Now for tomorrow's highs, 0 for Ottawa, Cornwall, Kitigan-Zibi and Pembroke, +1 for Bancroft, Kingston and Brockville, +2 for Trenton. But again, cloud cover that we're looking at right across the region. Gatineau, we've got a 0 for their high. Same thing for the Mont-Tremblant area as well as Petawawa and Maniwaki, +1 for Kemptville and for Montreal. So for the next week ahead, here's what we have in store for us Monday and Tuesday. Cloudy periods that we're looking at mainly throughout the day. For Monday, 0 is the high. Tuesday, 5 degrees is the high with cloudy. Then on Wednesday, some flurries are rolling in. +1 will be the high with a mix of sun and cloud on Thursday. Also looking at +1 for your high.
It's more than a dream come true.
Well, still to come, Canada wins its first gold medal at the Milan Cortina Winter Games. We have a recap from day 9 in Italy. Atletico Ottawa departed TD Place today ahead of their first CONCACAF Champions Cup game. Atletico faces Nashville SC in the first round with Game 1 on Tuesday. It'll be played in Hamilton, though. The game was moved out of the capital because of construction happening at TD Place. This will be Atletico Ottawa's CONCACAF debut. Well, it took 9 days, but Canada has finally won its first gold medal at the Milano Cortina Olympic Games.
Finishing my Olympic career with, 5 medals and 5 start, and the last one is gold, first in history in mogul skiing. It's more than a dream come true.
Canadian skier Mikhail Kingsbury takes home the gold medal in men's dual moguls, and that's, again, the first ever gold in this event. This is his second medals at this year's Games after narrowly missing a gold on the tiebreaker in traditional moguls. And Prime Minister Mark Carney also getting in on the excitement there, taking to social media to congratulate Kingsbury on Canada's first gold medal. And Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre also posting to X congratulating Mikhail, saying, "Go Canada, go." And on the ice, Canada's men's hockey team completed the preliminary round with a perfect 3-0 record. Canada beat France in a barn burner 10-2 today in Italy to advance to the quarterfinals. Captain Sidney Crosby had a goal and 2 assists for Canada, becoming the all-time leader for points in men's hockey for Canada. The quarterfinals are set for Wednesday. So let's take a look at the standings on day 9 at the 2026 Milan Cortina Games. Canada now sitting in 15th place as we're crossing the halfway point of the Olympics. Norway remains at the top of the standings and on pace to claim the most medals for the third consecutive Winter Games. And the host nation of Italy has officially secured the most medals in its country's history as it sits in second in the medal standings.
I really want my grandchildren to know music and arts in general.
Well, just ahead, adventures in sound for the whole family. Hundreds come out to explore music and rhythm at the Big Bang Festival at the NAC. Well, February is Heart Month, and supporters of the University of Ottawa Heart Institute are helping light the capital red. Tonight, through AI-powered supply chain of software, Kinaxis helps ensure life-saving medical supplies reach patients worldwide. The company says it's proud to support the Ottawa Heart Institute's critical work right here in the community. Well, over at the National Arts Centre this weekend, the Big Bang Festival drew in thousands of visitors, showcasing some resounding performances and great vibes. CTV's Camille Wilson has more from those taking in the art, culture, and music.
Brass Tracks sweeping the crowd away with their jazzy performance. And Simone St. Pierre can't help but keep it moving.
It's very important because I know art is a lien social. It brings people together. It makes the world a better place to be.
The Big Bang Festival taking center stage at the National Arts Centre this weekend, celebrating music, dance, culture, and art. St. Pierre is a regular at the performances and believes it's important to pass on the love of music.
I really want my grandchildren to know music and arts in general, so I come often to artistic performances, and I wanted to enjoy it.
With rooms filled with all genres from jazz, house, Afrobeats, and many more for everyone from ages 3 to 93. Alana Brown, a full-time musician, not only came to support friends performing, but to pass on the music tradition.
We thought it would be really fun to bring our 3 boys out to support the music and to have a fun concert. We're just looking forward to hearing this band and hopefully having some dance parties.
With Superhost ambassadors from ages 10 to 14 running the show.
It's a good time for the whole family. See some great performers, great artists, do what they do best here for close to free, and if not, just a little cheap fee, just for some fun, you know, for this family day weekend.
Bringing together artists, sound installations, and musical performances with instruments and drawings.
It's what involved our evolution, and without music, well, all of this wouldn't happen.
We love music. We were pretty pumped to come out here today.
Keeping the thousands of visitors engaged with turning the entire NAC into a musical playground, filling every open space with something for everyone.
I'm having a lot of fun. I really like that kind of bluesy jazz festival. Not festival, but music. Jazz is my favorite music. After classical, maybe. They're about the same.
Camille Wilson, CTV News.
So cool. Just ahead, we'll have a look at your holiday Monday forecast, plus lighting up the world's largest rink while crossing off the top spot to skate on your bucket list. We'll have more on this video when we come back.
The National Capital Region is jam-packed with incredible experiences you don't want to miss. Hey, I'm Sanaya Taylor, your iHeartRadio Weekender, powered by Barrhaven Ford. Get the inside scoop on all the biggest and best events every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on CTV, Move 100, Pure Country 94, TSN 1200, and News Talk 580 CFRA. iHeartRadio Weekenders is powered by Barrhaven Ford, Ottawa's newest and largest Ford dealership, and Ontario's #1 Ford EV dealer.
Hairstyles, courtesy of Salon Fiorella.
All right, let's take a look at your wake-up weather. It's going to be milder in the capital on Monday and Tuesday, 0 the highs. But this is your wake-up weather, -8 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Here's what's happening for the week ahead. Again, Monday and Tuesday, overcast skies, 0 the high for your family day. 5 for Tuesday will be the high, and then we could see some more flurries, a 40% chance on Wednesday, and some more snow towards the end of the week. -2 on Friday, -3 in the forecast for Sunday. Finally for us tonight, a TikTok star known for his rollerblading and skating videos has crossed another skate off his bucket list. Alexi Marita posted this video on social media this weekend saying, finally made it to my #1 winter bucket list item, the Rideau Canal in Ottawa. Now, I know he's from the Toronto area. I've seen his videos. He's posting all over the world this video. So cool to see Ottawa showcased the way it is. All right, well, that's CTV News for this Sunday, February the 15th. CTV News continues online anytime with our digital team. Keep you up to date at ctvnewsottawa.ca. Have a great night. I'll see you again sometime during the week.